Here with the F&O Show, this is ET now. It's been again sideways, but yes, the market is beginning to drift lower. It's not alarming just yet, but we are currently trading along the lowest point in the day, 56.64. We're down about almost 23 points now. So just about getting close to that 56.50 mark in trade. Just want to walk you through what is actually dampening the sentiment right now. You've got GMR Infrastructure, Suzlon, Yes Bank, and Tata Motors is the one under pressure. In fact, as I speak, the DVR is currently lower by about 3%. Lots on the gainers list as well. You've got Axis Bank, which is higher by about 4%. United Spirits up 3.5%. Exide is going good in excess of 3%. Bharat Forge, Pantaloon, both these names are currently holding ground by about over 2.5% apiece. Z Entertainment, Jain Irrigation, Maruti, of course, amongst the Nifty 50 names is your big winner today. So Maruti is holding up by about 2% on account of the new auto launch. Tata Global Beverages as well as Dish TV as well are some names which are looking good. Just watch out for what the Bank Nifty is up to, because the index seems to be replicating what the Bank Nifty is up to. Currently flattening out. In fact, it's beginning to inch lower the last time I checked. The Bank Nifty will come up for you on your screens, and the Nifty futures as well. The premium has been shrinking. We are now just got reduced to single digits, so about 7 to 9 points is where we are tottering around right now. Let's bring in our experts then on board and chat about how you should be trading the current market environment. CK Narayan, Sandeep Barclay join in for more on that. Vishal Kshatriya as well is here with us. CK, you go first. How would you map up the trend today?
See, I think the Nifty is somewhat range bound right now. It's been so yesterday as well, and we are seeing similar moment today. Okay, there is a little bit of weakness which we have seen in the last, let's say, 15-20 minutes, which might have spooked a few people into thinking that we will have further declines. But I don't see any big force. Okay, today Reliance has been the one which has been pushing things down, but IT stocks have been holding their own, so that's getting somewhat counterbalanced. I think that's pretty much across the whole space. There are a few stocks, index heavy, which are going down, which are getting balanced out by others. So I would think the index would probably remain in a range between 56.40-50 on the downside and about 57.20 to 57.40 on the upside. So ideally, this is a market which should be played using short options, perhaps 56-5700 strangle, which was, let's say, about 90 odd rupees, maybe 80 odd rupees yesterday. I think that's a trade which still looks good, but then that's for more evolved traders. Those who play futures, I would suggest that they should actually reduce quantity, because we had pretty low volumes in the Nifty as of yesterday. We continue to have low volumes today. Bank Nifty is trading somewhat better in terms of volume, but here again it's slightly better than the Nifty. So in sum, I think it's not a great day for trading futures in either Bank Nifty or Nifty. If you're a trend following player, you might have some difficulty. If you're a support resistance player, then you have not reached levels where you can initiate trades. So you're in the middle. So I think the ideal strategy here would be to simply sit on the sidelines.
Okay, sit on the sidelines in this range-bound market. Vishal, how about you? What is your index strategy at the moment?
Well, if I take a very closer look of Nifty open interest distribution for October series, we have been witnessing a call writing at 5800 calls since last 2 to 3 trading sessions. Besides this, the structure is like we have a maximum OI at 5600 put. We have around 80 lakh shares over there, and we have around 1 crore shares in open interest at 5800 call. So I think for this series, clearly 5800 is going to be a strong resistance area for the market. Overall, yes, even I have a same view that we are going to have a range bound session between 5600 and 5800 for October series. And for a short term, 5630 is an important level for Nifty to watch out for, and on upside 5760. So it's going to be a range bound session. Even options data is suggesting the same thing. Right. So the best strategy, what I am recommending, is generating iron butterfly strategy. That is for October series. Right. So what traders need to do is going short on 5700 straddle 57 call and put need to be sold in a spread of around 107,
right,
and simultaneously going long 5600 and 5800 strangle. So the net spread or net inflow for this strategy would be around 70 rupees,
right,
and the maximum profit would be 70 if Nifty futures expire exactly at 5700.
right. Vishal, just stay with us. I'm going to just quickly address some corporate news as well. HCL Info let's bring up that stock price up for you because they've now signed a pact with Dell India for distribution. Let's start with Rotin Bhattacharya, who's the EVP strategy at HCL Info Systems. He joins us on the phone line right now. Rotin, hi. Good afternoon and congrats on this tie-up with Dell. Firstly, give us a sense of what does this distribution tie-up really entail? Is there any exclusivity with Dell as well in the tie-up?
Okay, thank you very much for having me on. We are very pleased to announce the relationship or the strategic tie-up that we have had with Dell. This tie-up is with our wholly owned subsidiary, which is our distribution arm. What we're really doing and what I'd like to share with you is that this is one step in our rollout of our multi-brand distribution strategy. We're very pleased that Dell is one of our early partners in this strategy. We of course are at the moment India's largest distribution company. The Dell portfolio significantly adds value to the portfolio we have. I think Dell recognizes the unique strength that we have, both from our very deep service capabilities, specifically in the mid-market segment, and also our unique value proposition of being able to provide services tier 3 and tier 4 markets. So this is one of the many distribution tie-ups that we are signing out. Not to say in the least that it's unimportant, it's extremely strategic for us. But I think over a period of the next couple of months, we will be announcing a series of similar types of tie-ups.
But Rotin, what kind of sales do you expect from Dell products in the next 12 to 18 months at a time when there is immense competition in the segment?
So I think it's early to quantify an incremental number in terms of sales. I think it's more important to recognize the unique segment that HCL works in. We believe that tier 3, tier 4 and mid markets are extremely fast growing. Having said that, very few people have been able to crack the puzzle of being able to service this market. We believe that HCL is uniquely positioned here, and I think we'll see results going forward.
But will the margins in this tie-up be similar to your other distribution tie-ups as well in the past?
I think the margins are mutually beneficial. They certainly add value to both Dell and HCL.
Rotin, so are you positioning yourself as a distribution company because you have tie-ups with Toshiba, Apple, Hitachi, Kingston, and now Dell?
Well, certainly, I consider HCL to be one of the largest distribution companies as we are in our current form. We've got a unique network of supply chain, logistics, distribution, and value-added distribution. And we certainly see distribution as being a significant growth driver for ourselves. Other than distribution, we see growth drivers in the area of services and in learning. So we are just following on our multi-pronged strategy for growth.
Rotin, you're planning to bet big time on ultra books, and that really is the latest, hottest fad. What kind of lineup can we expect? Are you looking at more launches? Give us a sense of what is the product pipeline really.
So I think that launch really comes from another subsidiary of ours, which is called HCL Computing. Now HCL Computing envisages itself to be, I'd say, in the inflection point of technology. We certainly see Ultrabook as an important launch. However, our portfolio is much larger than the Ultrabook. Goes on from computing right up to tablets. We have launched some models in the Ultrabook space. We will continue to do so in very specific target segments. But I think our portfolio goes well beyond Ultrabooks. And what we're spending a lot of time now is in terms of our tablet launch. And I'm happy to say that we have a unique position in the value segment of tablets and have almost a 50% market share in the value segment.
Ratan, one more question before I let you go. There are talks about promoters in HCL Info selling out or the company looking at selling the Me line of products. Is there any truth to that?
I think we've put out a statement in our website saying that our promoter has no plans to sell a stake.
Have you been approached by anyone?
That's a hypothetical question. I'm sure, we are an attractive business being reviewed and viewed by many possible suitors, but I think it's purely hypothetical.
Okay, Ratan, we'll leave it at that. Appreciate you chatting with us today on ET Now. HCL Info Systems, on account of that distribution tie-up with Dell and a healthy product pipeline, the stock is currently holding up by about 3.5%, 45 plus levels. Quick break. When we come back, chat F&O and get you some stock-specific ideas.